Now students, listen the paragraph very carefully, okay?
About what land we had been driven towards, whether it was an island or a mainland. We did not know whether the island was or not inhabited. As the anger of the wind was still great, we were certain that the ship would soon break into pieces, unless a miracle happened and the winds would turn about immediately. We sat looking upon one another and expecting death every moment. Every man began preparing for another world, because there was little or nothing more for us to do in this. The only comfort we had was when the master said that the wind had started to slow a little. Now, though the wind
So here we had no idea about what land we had been driven towards, whether it was an island or a mainland. After that incident, or we can say accident, after that accident, the narrator and his fellow sailors, they were not aware where were they, what land we had been driven toward, whether it was an island or the mainland. Okay, we didn't know whether the island was or not inhabited. As the anger of the wind was still great, we were certain that the ship would soon break into pieces, unless a miracle happened and the wind would turn about immediately. So, can you guess what terrible condition was this? They were not aware where were they going, where had been driven toward, whether it was an island or a mainland. They didn't know anything. And they were also afraid of that the island was or not inhabited. Inhabited here we can say inhabited means to live in a place, means someone is living there or not. As the anger of the wind was still great, anger of the wind. What is the meaning of anger of the wind? So here we can say the big waves, very big waves, large waves were there, and that the writer described the anger of the wind. And the anger of the wind was still great, because the water waves were so big and high. We were certain, we were completely sure, certain means completely sure that the ship would soon break into pieces, unless a miracle happened and the wind would turn about immediately. If the wind would turn, then we can save ourselves. God can save us. We sat looking upon one another and expecting death every moment. The situation was very terrified. Can you imagine how fearful moment would be there? So they were very, very afraid of the situation. Both of, you can say, all of them looking one another, looking upon one another and expecting death on every moment. Every man began preparing for another word, because they supposed it that they will die now. They would die now, because there was little or nothing more for us to do in this. They were very terrified. They were very afraid of the condition or situation, and they have nothing to do. Only they can imagine that we will go in another world. Means we are going to die now. The only comfort we had was when the master said that the wind had started to slow a little. When the master said the wind had started slow a little, only then they feel some comfort. Okay? Now, Though the wind did decrease a little, it was much help to us. The ship was stuck upon the sand. There was no hope of getting her off. Even the wind did decrease a little, but there was no hope of getting her off. We were in a dreadful condition indeed. They were really in a very bad condition. And we had nothing to do but to think of saving our lives. We thought of the boats in the ship, and we had the boat at our stern just before the storm. But during the storm, she had broken by dashing against the ship's rudder. Here we have one word, stern. Stern means, you can say, the rearmost part of the ship or boat, or we can say the back end of a ship. That is called stern. And one word we have a rudder. Rudder means a flat piece attached near the stern used to steer. I will show you the picture of rudder. Here you can see the picture of rudder. That is called rudder. Rudder means a flat piece attached near the stern used to steer. Okay? So here we were in a dreadful condition. They were in a very bad condition, really. And they had nothing to do but to think of saving their lives only. They thought of the boats in the ship. They had a boat in their stern just before the storm. But during the storm, she means, you can say, the boat. She had broken by dashing against the ship's rudder. So, their first boat was destroyed. Now, she had either sunk or was driven off to sea. Now they know. Obviously, their first boat had either sunk or was driven off to the sea. So there was no hope from her. Means their first boat was destroyed, or we can say they have no hope from the first boat. We had another boat on board, but how to get her off into the sea was not clear. They had another boat also, but they don't know how to get her off into the sea. However, there was no time for thinking much. We felt that our ship would break into pieces any minute. So the wind was so big, so terrified, so strong, you can say, that they felt that their ship would break into pieces any time. In fact, some people told us what? She was actually broken already. What is she? The boat was, or ship was actually broken already. Now what will they do? So now see, in this situation, they know they have one more boat. Now the mate of our vessel, mate means, we can say, an officer on merchant ship. Mate of our vessel here is ship, held the second boat. Now they have only one hope. And what was the hope? That second boat. And with the help of the rest of the men, he slung the boat over the ship's side. And what is the meaning of slung here? Slung means to put that boat into the sea. That is called slung, over the ship's side. Okay. Now tell me, why were they certain that the ship would soon break into pieces? Yes, find out. Yes, as the anger of the wind was still great, they were certain that she would soon break into pieces. Okay? Now my next question is, what had happened to the first boat in the ship? Yes, what had happened to the first boat in the ship? The first boat had broken by. The first boat had broken by dashing against the ship's rudder. Okay. Now let's read the next page very carefully. Okay?
All 11 of us got into her and surrendered ourselves to God's mercy and the wild sea. Though the storm had become weak, yet the sea ran really high upon the shore, and might as well be called Den Wild Sea, as the Dutch called the sea in a storm. Now our situation was very bleak, because we all saw plainly that the sea went so high that the boat could not survive. We were certain that we would drown. There was no way to make sail. So we rowed hard by working at the oars, aiming to guide us towards the land. After we had rowed for a few leagues, a raging mountain-like wave came rolling astern of us. It took us with such a fury that it overset the boat at once. We did not have time even to say, "Oh God!" We were swallowed by the sea in a moment.
All 11 of us got into her. So here, now we know how many men were there in all. There were 11 men. Okay, all 11 of us got into her, and her means here the boat, the second boat, and surrendered ourselves to God's mercy. The wild sea, though the storm had become weak, yet the sea ran really high upon the shore and might as well be called Den Wild Sea, as the Dutch call the sea in a storm. Here, Dutch, what is Dutch here? Dutch from the Netherlands people. Netherlands people who belong to Netherlands, they are called Dutch. They call the sea in a storm Den Wild Sea. Now, we know there were 11 men on the second boat, and they surrendered themselves to God's mercy. And now our situation was very bleak. Bleak is a type of adjective. Bleak means bad, not hopeful. Now our situation was very bad, not hopeful, because we all saw plainly that the sea went so high that the boat could not survive. Survive means to continue to live. The boat could not survive. If boat will not survive, how can we survive? Means they also again in the same situation. We were certain means we were completely sure that we would drown. Drown means to die in water. That is called drown. There was no way to make sail. Sail, here you can say to travel on water in a ship. That is called sail. So we rowed hard by working at the oars. Oars means here we can say a long pole that is flat and wide at one end that we use for making a boat. That is called oars, aiming to guide us towards the land. After we had rowed for a few leagues here and erratic measures of distance of land. After we had rowed for a few leagues, a raging mountain like wave came rolling astern. Astern means behind or towards the rear of a ship. A raging mountain like wave, big, very big, large waves. A big, very huge wave, you can say. A very huge wave came rolling toward the rear of our ship. It took us with such a fury. Fury means with very great anger. It took us with such a fury that it overset the boat at once. We didn't have time even to say, "Oh God," we were swallowed by the sea in a moment. So situation was very terrified. very, very terrified, and you can't imagine what was the condition of their mind. You can't imagine the fear in such condition. We also can't imagine the fear in such condition. So students, today we will read up to here only. Now it's writing time. So take out your fear notebook and write down date, classwork and name of the lesson. Wrecked on a desert island. First of all, we will write word meaning. So here we have word meaning, and first is cost. Cost means bank or waterside. Excessively, extremely. Strike, to hit somebody. Froth, a mass of water bubble. Cape. Cape means a piece of highland that sticks out into the sea. Inhabited, to live in a place. Certain, completely sure. Dreadful, very bad. Stern, the rearmost part of a ship or boat. Rudder, a flat piece attached near the stern used to steer. Mate, an officer on a merchant ship. And vessel, here we have word ship. So this was the word meaning. Now in antonyms, you will write good, bad, hot, cold, lost, found, die, live, close, far or open, easy, hard, or you can say difficult, anger, pleasure, little, big. So here you will write these antonyms in neat and clean handwriting, and after that we have some question answers. So here answer the following questions. Where our first question is, how was the weather? The weather was good, although it was excessively hot. Question 2 is, where did the ship strike? The ship struck upon sand. And question 3 is, what had happened to the first boat in the ship? The first boat had broken by dashing against the ship's rudder. And our fourth question is, how many men were there in all? And answer is, there were 11 men in all. Okay, that was all in your classwork. Now in homework, you have to write some extra questions. So our question 1 is, write the name of the lesson and the author. Question 2 is, write other forms of struck. So and question 3 is, where did they plan to reach? And our question 4 is, where were they driven immediately? Question 5 is, what did they do to save themselves? So that was all in your homework. With this, I will complete my video. Dear students, write it very carefully, neatly, in beautiful handwriting. So now we will meet in next video. Till then, goodbye, stay safe, stay healthy.